Good morning to you. 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 For those of you who do not know, I am DebraAnnMatthews, and I am looking for my tripod. Of course, honey, I don't know where it's at. Because, baby, let me tell you something about this channel. This channel is called Lose Weight With Me. And what I do is I talk about mobility, weight loss, knee pain, lymphedema. Even though I don't have lymphedema, but I have lipedema. We talk about food. We talk about stress. We talk about mindset. We talk about anything on my mind, child. We talk about civil rights, black history, okay? And I tell you, I've been telling my people, if you my people, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't my people, I'm talking about you my people. Okay? I've been telling y'all, peace, 5 on the black hand side this morning. Honey, let me tell you something. I was thinking before last night, I wanted to come on last night, but my knees was hurting. My knees was hurting. So because I've been moving so much when I'm, when I'm exercising, and after a couple of hours, if I go somewhere else, my knees hurting, and my knees be like, Debra, we can't do nothing else. Me and you, what we can do is go home, because right now, me and you, we can't do none of this stuff you trying to do with your life, because we hurt, we want to go home. So baby, let me tell you what. Yesterday, on Tuesday, I go to the center. So, first of all, I wanted some meatloaf. But they were like, oh, she made this homemade soup from scratch. I'm like, is it good? She said, yeah, good morning, Drew. I was like, well, I'll take that, but I really want the meatloaf. But, the people in the cafeteria, they be like trying to support me. My friend, she from Memphis, too. So, when you from Memphis, I'm a friend. So, let me tell you something. I was like, okay, let me take this soup. But I really wanted the meatloaf. But that was okay because I have lots of chicken at home. But my niece was like, girl, no, ma'am. We got to go home. Because we had a free giveaway yesterday. Like lots of stuff to give away. I walked around. I saw all these cups. I grabbed those. And then my niece was like, ooh, he hurting. So I said, well, I'm ready to go home. So I ain't got time to look at nothing else because my knees hurting. I got to go in the front, call the people. I'm ready to go home. My knees are hurting. So somebody was helping me pick out some ponchos. So when the weather changed. So that was all I could do because I had to go home. I think I grabbed a pillow, but I had to come home. What I realized is that when I am out and when I'm exercising, and this is when I swim or when I'm with my trainer, when I tell you, I feel good. I didn't even know that I felt this good. But when I am home or after like 2 hours, I'm tired. My body is hurting. My body's here with me. But your mind is on the other side of town. Do you know that song? Gerald, do you know that song? You need to know that song. You're messing me around. You know your body's here with me. And your mind is on the other side of town. So let me tell you. So when I last night, okay, y'all know a sister. They talking about they're saying they're gonna cut my they're gonna cancel my membership. I gotta go swimming Friday. Oh my goodness. So I need a fundraiser. I need $121, but it doesn't matter. I need donations so I can go swimming Monday. I can't not swim. So I'm like, okay, I would call my brother, but no, Miss Debra ain't gonna do that because he is not in the mood for that right there. So I'm just gonna ask the people. I need $121 so I can go swimming Friday. Assistant, girl, that car note, that mortgage, all the stuff. So, and that's what you do. And you know what I'm trying to let you know is things are gonna happen. So when I was putting together this thing about, okay, I gotta get some donations. Oh. Y'all, right Right now, Barbara just sent me a text message that said, I'm bringing over a check this afternoon. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you something. If you working on something, you can't let not having money stop you. Because do you know how many times when I was working, some girl walked up to me. I don't know this girl. She 18 though. And I work with young people. And I know she was homeless. I took her right to the hotel and paid for her for 2 weeks. And then after that, she called me like that Sunday because she knew I was a church woman. And she was like, I want to come to church with you. And I said, well, meet me at the church. So we just happened to be having dinner that Sunday. And where I work, because the church is kind of close to downtown. So I left after that. And they called me and said, Debra, this lady says she's with you. I said, well, who is she? You know, she's 18, so she's a teenager. I said, well, can somebody bring her to the Home Depot? Because I'm at Home Depot parking lot, because whatever I was about to do. So I'm talking to this girl, and I ain't have no more money, you know. So I was like, I can buy you a plane ticket, a bus ticket, wherever you want to go. So she was like, I can't go back home because her mom lived in the project. She had a whole lot of kids. She's like, there ain't no room for me. And then I was like, I said, well, I don't have any more money to put you in a hotel, but you can come home with me. So I let her come home with me. And, you know, long story short, she dressed like a boy. So I was like, okay. So I took her to the store. At that time, Payless was open. I said, find some shoes in here. I said to her, you have until Saturday to look like a girl in my house. So, and the sales lady was like, why you can't let her be who she gonna be? I said, well, can she go home with you? And I said, honey, and she picked out some shoes. I'm like, okay. So then I took her to maybe Goodwill and pick out some clothes that looked like a girl. I said, you can do whatever you want to, but by Saturday, you need to be looking like a girl up in my house. And I had a laptop, and I used to teach as a college professor at home, but I bought a keyboard so she could play on that computer. And you know, Miss Debra, I'm old school. I know how to cook. I know how to do all that stuff. I just don't, feel like it. But so I cooked for her, and Miss Debra lazy because I'm single. So I said, look at what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a napkin over our plate. Because we're gonna eat at the same plate we come back home from work. So we did that. But like Tuesday night, I said, we're going to wash our dishes because tomorrow we're going to eat out because we have to go to break church Wednesday night. So we're going to eat out after, we're going to eat out when we come from work Wednesday. So I told her, I said, now, Monday I washed the dishes, cleaned them up. Tuesday, breakfast I cooked, and I woke up in the morning because I didn't know if she knew how to wake up. You can't assume young people know you don't know how they was raised. So I'm waking her up. So Tuesday night, I said, baby, I got to go teach my class because I was teaching a college professor. I said, I need you to wash these dishes. She told me she had something to do. She told that to me. And I said, baby, in my house, I don't have no drama. And I said, I've not done anything for you that I'm asking you to do that I haven't already done for you. And my rule was, good morning, Jeanette. Anytime you walk in the bathroom, clean it. Because I'm a bathroom kind of girl. I don't care if you use it, clean the bathroom after every time you walk in it. Because I don't really be doing all of that. So anywho, when she told me that she had something to do just like I did. Now, once she said that, I already knew she wasn't going to be, this was her last night at my house. But because I care, I found her a place to stay that I paid the rent. It was a room for rent. And the man didn't want to rent to her, but he did because of me. He was in Germany, but I took her to the place. Anyway, I care. So that's all I'm trying to say. And what I've learned is that you don't have to be ashamed. See, there's already shame because my house burned down. The stress, my ears are ringing, my knees gave out, all the stuff. I come home, I'm in pain, all the stuff. But now I'm trying to get back. So sometimes you gotta drop that. So anywho, I made the post that you see, and I put I'm ready. And and when I woke up this morning, I'm listening to R. Kelly was like, I'm a flirt. Don't leave your chick around me. He said, playing like y'all in love. When you turn your back, I'm winking at her. She winking at me. Let me tell y'all a story. One time, I'm going to tell y'all this story. And then we're going to go on because we're doing Jesus. Like Jesus is a work away. You're supposed to be thinking about Jesus when you wake up in the morning. But I'm going to tell y'all this little story. And I'm like from Memphis, but I'm not really like I'm not like a hood chick. I don't know like the hood stuff, but you know, and I can do it a little bit, but then I'll be like, I could probably do it better now because it's kind of exciting. But anyway, I was in Memphis. I worked at the University of Memphis, and I went to an event on campus. I don't know, just an event. And I'm very friendly, so I made a lot of friends at the event. I don't even know what the event was, but there was a certain gentleman. Well, there was a certain dude. He wasn't no gentleman. He was a dude. So the dude was like, I lived on campus too because I worked in the dorms. So he walked me back to my dorm room. And he asked me for a ride to take him somewhere or another. So where he took me was to I dropped him off wherever his family was. And they were having like a gathering. Now, let me tell y'all know this song about secret lovers called, you know what, your man be so fine. Girl, your man fine. What? But honey, I seen a man finer than him. And I'm like, look, I just met him. I just met him like at 10 o'clock. We ain't got nothing. I gave him a ride. So I commenced to taking up with said dude. Now, this was the best 2-week relationship that I ever had because said dude didn't have a job. And you know what? When I would, like, after I got off work, he would ask me, you know, how was my day? And I would ask him how was his day. He ain't really had nothing to say. So, you know, I'm okay. You know, I'm fine with that because I know, see, the way I am, I don't really know nobody don't work. So, you know, I mean, I think you cute, but, you know, so I'm a flirt story. But long story short, his father died during the 2 weeks while I was his friend. And I went to his house where his mom and them lived, you know, to pay my respects. And I stayed there with them all day. I'm telling you, he ain't come around the whole day. So the next day they was telling, I mean, we stayed together. I went, whatever they need, I went and got whatever. And he was like, well, the next time you at my house, let me know. And cell phones we had a cell phone maybe, but it wasn't all that. So anyway, that was interesting. Because, you know, if you're a good person, you can get along with anybody. But that song, I'm a flirt. Now, I can't have told y'all what it is. See, that's my vernacular for those of you who are not black. And it is absolutely hilarious because it is true. But you know what it is? It's human nature. Tell him that it's human nature. Why can you do it that way? So guess what I got to tell y'all? Oh, my goodness. Guess what? Oh, my goodness. Guess what? You know, there's a surprise I'm not telling y'all yet. But in order to get ready for the surprise, we got to get my house together. And Jessica has been here. This is like maybe the 3rd or 4th time. She told me I bet not let my dishes pile up before calling her to wash them. And so she told me, so she's been coming over getting my house ready. And guess what? I'm ready. Y'all know the song. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready to love me, to hug me, to hold me? I'm ready. So I'm like, you know what? Why are all my towels on top of my mini refrigerator in my room? Baby, I'm like, put them towels. I had them build a linen closet because when this house burned down, because this house don't have a lot of storage. So we put some storage in. And I had a walk-in closet you can enter from the bedroom. But in Florida, their walk-in closets come in from the bathroom. So in fact, so when the contractor came to my house, at the time, I was like, I want you to put the closet in the bathroom. So I'm like, look, it's not as big as it was, but I don't care. I like the way they do Florida houses, you know, because Florida houses are special. So guess what, Miss Debra? I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready to. I don't use my bathroom. I have a beautiful bathroom. I don't use it. I'm ready. I'm talking about in my room. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Mobility, weight loss, and confidence. I'm ready. Now, do I really feel like all of that? No, I do not. But guess what? I'm ready. I can do it. Okay. And the fact that last week when she put some stuff up, I'm like, I can't reach it because y'all know if I can't reach it, I don't be trying to do it. Miss Debra got up and walked. Guess what I did yesterday? Yesterday, as soon as I woke up, I walked to the scale. Now, I was going to do that today, but because I got a little bit of ADHD, I do 50,000, 11 things at once. I was like, let me get on this line, talk to the people, because I got to go swimming. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If those of you who've been with me for a while, you realize that that the owner, she drives fat people away. Oh, it's working. It's making the sound. I guess because I touched it. I don't know. But so she harassed me for like 3 years. She had her staff harass me for 3 years. But I guess I don't know what made her start treating me with respect and stop. And even I had her to put grab bars in the bathroom and a grab bar at the public shower because they like you to take a shower in the pool. Because I was like, older people, everybody needs something to grab onto. So anywho, you cannot like sometimes my mama will say something. I'm like, Mama, you didn't tell us. You ain't got no business. I say it jokingly, but because really people we need to know. So you can't. Some college student's mother yesterday make her pay her own phone bill when she don't have a job. If you done spoiled your kids like that, you can't kick them out at the moment. I want to send that kid some money to pay a phone bill, but I don't have it. You cannot. And she'll learn that. I like how she asked for help. You have to, good morning, Va. You have to ask for help if you need help. And it doesn't matter what it is. I ask my neighbors to help organize my garage because the seasons change. When the seasons change, you have to make sure you make sure your garage is swept. Even when it's spring or summer, don't matter. I got to get some mothballs. I got to put some lime because animals want to find a place to come in and you don't want them to come into your garage, okay? And you just want to take care. So in this world, there are going to be times when you have it and when you don't have it. And if you have a mobility issue, you've got to believe that you can, or you have to believe that, okay, if you want to get better, you're going to say, I want to get better. But if you don't, okay, that's your right too. And I don't care what the doctors tell you. Oh, like O'Shea was like the doctors. I call him O'Shea. His name is O'Shea. Anyway, I don't know what his name is. But he said the 3 doctors told me the same thing. So if 3 doctors told you got bone on bone or whatever they told you, did they tell you anything else? Now, doctors may not have even told him the remedy because they don't specialize in the remedy. They specialize in surgery and they specialize in whatever they're doing. But I'm telling you, if you want to be healed, Jesus asked the man, he said, do you believe I can heal you? He said, some of them said yes. Some of them said, help my unbelief. So all I'm trying to tell you is this, baby. Our job in this country was to pick cotton and tobacco and oranges like my Uncle Robert did. He picked cotton and he picked oranges in the off season from Mississippi. He went to Florida. And then he escaped California in the 60s. And baby, let me tell you something. We weren't free in the 60s. A black man couldn't, I guess some people could go, but my uncle, my cousin Bertha's daddy, he escaped. So when you think about it from this perspective, our purpose was to do the land. And I'm going to tell you what else. I was reading something yesterday that when Christopher Columbus came to Haiti and South America and even to the U.S., they killed the people who were there because, quote unquote, that's how you take over a land. I don't know. When we have wars, because I live in a military town, what we do when we go to war is we kill their infrastructure. Like we blow up their bridges, wreck their streets and all of that. And then we get Halliburton to rebuild them. That's what's called war. So what I'm telling you is this. If you believe that you can be healthy, you believe it. If you believe you can be healthy, then you can be healthy. Now, I'm going to tell you, that's what Jesus said. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm telling you right now. So I don't know what you got to say for yourself. Because, baby, I ain't going. Do you hear me? Miss DebraAnnMatthews, you ain't finna just let me lay down. When my parents picked that cotton, and my daddy said that they used to work for a black landowner, and they called my grandma's sister, And my grandma don't take no ish. So her uncle, my granddaddy was like, come on, sis, don't worry about it. And my grandma was sick, so my daddy picked the cotton for her. So my daddy know he picked it, but this was a black man, was like cheating my daddy out of their cotton, what they owe. That's the biggest game in America. And that's how they do us with when we get credit cards and all this stuff. We can't ever get it paid off, okay? So what I'm saying is, we got all this stuff against us. The least we can do is drop our pride. Because it's not me. I've been working my whole life. So if I need some stuff, I need some stuff. What you got? What you got? Ow, 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 ow. So, okay, guess what else? I'm doing this relationship with Trainest. So they didn't send your girl an iPhone watch. I'm trying to get the thing charged up. I'm trying to get the thing set up. I don't know about all that stuff. We're gonna figure that out today. But anyhow, if you have 7 days, if you have 15 minutes a day, and if you're ready for a lifetime of change, I invite you to my 7 days, less stress, more movement, real results, weight loss challenge, mobility or weight loss kit. We will be drawing for our mobility and weight loss kit. So if you want to be like me, my book is called I Ain't Got to Eat About It. It will be out on Black Friday. So we're going to have the You Ain't Got to Eat About It challenge. Because what's really eating you is not what you put in your mouth, it's what's going on in your mind. Okay? Ow, 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 ow. But guess what? We're going to get our mind right. That's what Michelle's grandmama used to tell her granddad. And then I love it when someone shares a story with me from their grandparents. Okay? It's good morning time. So when I say I'm ready, hey, I'm just saying, R. Kelly was like, he gonna flow. I'm like, what Kelly? I'm ready. Because, baby, let me tell y'all something. I went to 2 R. Kelly's concerts. First of all, I'm a church girl. So I wasn't paying no never mind to R. Kelly. So I was like, let me go to one of his concerts. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I went. And they were even saying back then he was doing little stuff. I went, and baby, everything they say he do, he guilty. Yes, he is. Because, baby, let me tell you something. When that man put on the show, he stood in the floor for like 15 minutes and stone cold sang a cappella. Some girl had on a jacket, and she pushed her coat open with a 2-piece lace red, baby. So he said, I want to see some He guilty. Yeah, matter of fact, oh, Lord Jesus, here go another story. Matter of fact, you can't just like go to that R. Kelly concert. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, that's all I'm gonna say. You can't just go. Baby, when I went the first time, I said I'll never miss another one. So I went to 2 of his concerts. Now, I don't know if it was the first concert or the second concert. I know I didn't really get home to the morning. I'm just saying. I think at one of them, after a while, I began to say, wait a minute, bow. What the blood pressure do? That's 128/97. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why that's important. Because my blood pressure has been up for the last month 8%. So it'd be 140 something, 150 something. And I went to the doctor. I went to the pharmacy to pick up some medicine. They're gonna tell me, the doctor, to order me some more medicine. I said, oh, I'm not taking that. I was like, when? He said, yesterday. So I'm working. I'm trying to get back to work. Y'all see, I'm begging for money. I'm broke. And I said, I'm not taking that because I'm really trying to get back to work. So I'm stressed. I got PTSD. I got anxiety. I got all the stuff. And my friend Debra D was telling me, you know what? Because I was telling her about my house burning down and just different stuff. She's like, you know what? When your house burned down, that's trauma. She said, you need some trauma therapy. She said, you didn't get any trauma therapy. I said, what you say, Debra D? What you say? Let me go sit on the couch. Because my counselor I talk to now, and most people that I talk to, what I'm already doing is heroic. Okay, so I mean, they just take notes. I went to a dietitian. I just told her what I was already doing. She wrote down her notes. She don't know. Baby, everybody. I don't have to quote the great Trina. Now, like I said, I wasn't into this because I'm a church girl. But I do know the song. She said, you don't know Nan. When you get a little older, you can have a little bit of fun with that stuff. But when I was 18, I'm like, too short, rude. I'm like, what they talking about? I was in the club when Two Live Crew was there talking about in Atlanta talking about if you want to win this money, I need to see some But you know, I'm a church girl. I ain't really be into all of that. But I'm older now. I'm like, it's just fun and games. It's all good. Let me tell you the funny part about it. My grandma. My grandma would be what we call a hot girl. Now, she passed on when I was 5. But my auntie told me my grandma was a hot girl, okay? And my grandma had a baby when she was the age that I am right now. So let me tell you what I do know. While I'm not really offended by this stuff now because it look kind of sexy, watch yourself, DebraAnn. Watch yourself, because grandma had a baby. And my uncle, he work at the Pentagon right now. Watch yourself, DebraAnn. Watch yourself. Don't watch yourself, gal. Anywho, so I feel good. I knew that I would now. Y'all, yesterday, did y'all see me? Wait, who saw my video? I put it on TikTok. I put it on there. I do my walk. Ow, ow, ow. I did my walk in 98 seconds, okay? Feeling good. And you know what I realized? When I feel good, I move better. So I just realized that. And what this journey is about with your mobility, with your weight loss, it's really about feeling. I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. I know this song. You and I have what lovers dream of. Da, 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 da. That's what it's about. I'm really happy that I made a decision. And making a decision in my best interest, it's a little scary. It stresses me out. And but I made a decision that I don't want a home care worker. And people are coming over to help me with my cooking and all that. And that's going to help me get, all I need is a little bit of help. And as I get ready for my surprise, okay, I will show y'all. We'll get my house organized. We'll get my room organized. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. That's what you got to do. You got to put one foot in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking out the door. So with Trainest, whatever I eat, I have to send a picture of it to them. So I'm going to send a picture of this water to them before I drink it. And because I still got my lazy ways, I brought my boiled eggs on in here because there's some protein. Oh, and I got some lima beans from last night. Because I really just need to eat a little bit more. I didn't eat any meat, which I was going to eat them brown beans, but they're not really that good. Because my auntie told me when I was a teenager that you're supposed to put a little sugar in your brown beans. That way it's going to make the flavor pop out. My Miss D said you do that because it's going to stop you from having gas. But I don't have no sugar in the house. So I got some brown sugar cubes for company who want coffee. But I don't have any sugar. So I'm going to ask my coach what I could do to, pull out that flavor. And like I said, I guess if I put a little bit of sugar in there, it'd be all right. But I don't know. Because we were talking in my weight loss support group about moderation and addiction don't go together. So if you have food addiction and people say, oh, just eat a little bit. If you have cocaine addiction, people going to say take a little bit of cocaine. Or if you have alcohol, they're going to say take a little bit of alcohol. She right. Now, I'm probably going to have some pound cake at Thanksgiving. I'm just letting you know. But I'm telling you, she right. And so that gives you food for thought. In this journey, right now, I'm on mobility and weight loss. So I got time for the other stuff. But I'm really mindful of health. I'm really mindful of doing the things like I don't smoothie and all that stuff because first of all I don't remember how to use all that equipment in there. It'd be too much. I don't even feel like thinking that hard. And my favorite TikTok is the We Don't Care Club. Welcome to the We Don't Care Club. Let me show you what she be doing. She be like this right here. Where we be looking for our glasses and we don't care if it take us 45 minutes. We looking for them and when we find them, we're gonna put them on our face. We don't care if we talking on our cell phone and we talking about I'm trying to find my phone. So what I'm telling you is this. You've got to give yourself some grace, honey. And I'm telling you that I have some coaching classes available now. Because I'm trying to get back to work, child. Y'all see I'm broke. But also, you've got to trust your own instinct, which is why I don't like anybody to give any weight loss advice on my channel. Because what you do and what I do ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And also what's going to help us also is self-care. The more you take care of yourself from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, including putting lotion on your ankles. And baby, I remember when it was hard for me to put lotion on my ankles. But did you see my video when I got the car? I grabbed some perfume lotion. I'm like, Coach, I forgot my oil and I'm rusty because now I'm making sure I take care of everything. Hey, everything. Hey, everything. Hey, everything. I'm a hot girl. I mean, I'm not real. I'm a warm girl. I ain't that hot. But it depends on what you need. I might be able to help you out. I can't ever remember to take this magnesium, but I'm gonna get to it. But you got to get your life back. What you want? You got to dream about it. And you can't, this is the other thing. You got to speak faith-filled words, okay? You cannot be walking around putting yourself down. Well, I ate, so I ate whatever. It's gone. I already ate it. The Bible said what comes in your mouth goes out of your butt. So don't worry about it. What you worry about, but give thanks. But it says what you worry about is what you say. And some of y'all mean. I'm mean too sometimes. Not that much, but I'm hateful. Just hateful. Okay? Because you hurt. And you blame the world. Okay. Nobody got time for that, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves grace because no human being is perfect. No human being. I don't care if they rich. I don't care if they look good on their social media page. No human being got it all together. Be so glad when I stop taking this foolishness right here. Because, baby, Miss Debra, I got to get my blood work. Because the doctor said if my uric acid is good, I don't have to take this no more. And that's what you want to do. You want to get yourself off as many of these pills as you can, baby. Because these pills don't love you, baby. What can love you is a vegetable, is a piece of celery. If you want some love, get some celery in your life, okay? Y'all know this song. I remember went to Club No Name one time. This guy, he told me, just hold on, baby. He gangster walking. I mean, I just rode along for the ride. He was like, just hold on to me tight. I'm like, okay. It's a song called, you need some, you're going to say Debra in your life. Hey, you need some Debra in your life. My people, if we ain't nothing else, we're original. Y'all know, y'all remember that song? More time, you keep asking me if I love fur coats, baby. Send me one, baby. You need my measurements, though, but I love me some fur coats. Now, if fur coats code word for something else, I don't know all these slang, child. I have to call my niece, like, what does that mean? Debra, don't say that. That ain't nice. Don't say that. I'm like, okay, niece, I ain't no child. I ain't even not know. I just know I seen it. The dude was saying, I didn't even know what 408 means. It's like, or 406 or something. Or 403. It means drugs or something. It means marijuana day. I don't know. I mean, I don't have no need for no marijuana day. But if you going to have some chicken leg day or chicken wing day, I can relate to that. Okay? Okay. Email me. My email address, Martine, is in the description. So look under there and send me an email. And so I can send you my measurements. And but if you send me a drape or whatchamacallit, because I'm losing weight, so I hate you send me one, then I can't wear it after a while. But yeah, just email me. Hey Rossi. Hey, Rossi, I need a donation. Send a sister a donation, Rossi, if I'm doing so great. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you. And so I definitely want to get like 100 people to sign up for my um, lose weight. You don't have to eat about it challenge, because this is good for all of us. And you know what else I thought about? Everybody needs mobility help. It's not just me. We act like just because we have weight loss issues, we're the only one that needs help. Every single body needs help. And as you get older, you gotta lift weights, baby. Hey, did y'all see my look at that muscle right there? What, you ain't ready for that muscle right there. Look at that muscle right there. Look at that muscle right there. Okay? Now this one coming along, but I pay attention to this one. And I think I grab things a lot with my left hand. That's why this one is a little bit more muscular than this one. But you know what? I had to take pictures like before, side, and back pictures for the I'm working with Trainest app right now. So I take a picture of whatever I eat and send it to them and everything. And did I even take that pill? Oh, I did not, because the water ain't open. So here go one sitting right here. What this pill go to, child? Let me tell you, right? Let me tell you. I'll go right there. I don't want to take these pills anyway. Who likes taking pills and medicine unless they're vitamins and supplements? Who like that? Nobody. I don't like it. So, mm, mm. So anywho, I just wanted to come on. So it's good morning time. So now it's time for you to hit the like button. Somebody send us a super chat. Let's talk about your favorite songs. So go ahead and put your favorite songs in there. Okay, let me give y'all a weight loss update too. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so yesterday, which I may have already told y'all this, who knows? I talk a lot. I told my coach last week, I said, Coach, I might not even like to talk a lot. He's like, yes, you do. He said, I've known you for a long time, and yes, you do. You don't know me, Coach. I might not like to talk a lot. I might just do talk a lot, but I might not even like to talk a lot, okay? So yesterday, I lost 0.8 tenths of a pound. The day before that, I lost 11.4 pounds. I didn't weigh in on Sunday. And when I tell you Saturday, I gained, and I weigh in the morning. I gained 3.6 pounds Saturday. But Friday, I had lost 0.8 tenths of a pound. And last Thursday, I lost 2.8 pounds. And what I'm telling you is that I'm seeing a pattern with stress. So that's why it's so good for you to be aware and to stop beating yourself up so your body can communicate with you. Because your mind, your body, and your soul is one. Okay? Ow, 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 ow. You know what? I really want to wear my halter dress, but the girl did not make it. She made it too small. But I want me a halter dress. So I can put some smoothies on my shoulders and do this to y'all while I'm talking to y'all all day. Okay? Because you got to find something to get excited about. What did Ella Fitzgerald say? She says, talk about the things you like to do. Because you got to have a dream. Because if you don't have a dream, how you going to have a dream come true? Now, what did James Baldwin say? Or Langston Hughes? What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? So you have got to keep your dream at the top of mind. And then you got to quote it. You got to talk about it. You got to write about it. You got to look at it. You got to talk about it. You got to speak about it. You got to hold it in your heart. Jesus said, or Paul said, or Peter said, one of them people said, write that stuff right in your heart. Keep my word. God said, keep my word in your heart. And he said, talk about it. Tell your grandchildren, tell your children's children, all the stuff. Okay? And I don't care what nobody says. Them people in the Bible, in Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, all the way to Lamentations and Malachi, them people, us, they look just like me. Okay? And so when you get to where you have given yourself grace and you have a goal, and you started off, I started off going to the pool. Then when my butt couldn't get up off the floor, I called Coach. I said, because I met Coach. Matter of fact, I did his resume. He invited me to his graduation, his military graduation. Met his mama. And me and her got along from day one. So when she came back in the picture, I'm like, ooh, that's my friend. She's 70, baby. She can exercise with the greatest of them. Now, she be telling Coach, look here. She had him put on some Isley Brothers. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, girl. Because him and that music, but I just let it go. But Mama was like, can you put on the Isley Brothers? It's like that comedian. He said, kidnappers don't take black people because black people be like, look here, where we going? We ask too many questions. When we gonna eat? It's like, can we put the radio on the black radio station? Maybe the Isley Brothers. That's the funniest joke ever. So what I tell you, got to get yourself a sense of humor, baby. Because this journey, it's not. And stop saying it's hard. Y'all get on my nerves with that. It's hard. What's easy? What name two things that's easy? Open eating ain't even easy. But when you get yourself a plan and start with your man, because you're a woman, but you're a man, you're a human being, and you just put one foot in front of the other, and you get yourself a song. Ow, 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 ow. Get yourself a quote. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. That's called Mother to Son. It's either by Langston Hughes or James Baldwin. Get yourself a quote, baby. Black history gonna give you the stick to it. Get yourself a swing low. Sing a Negro spiritual, child. Sweet joy on the rivers. Any pick one. I'm bound to cross. And you put your feet to the plow. And you just do it. But you know, Myrtle Beach. I want to come to Myrtle Beach. Okay. Hey, Myrtle Beach. Hey, Mauritius. Hey, Go Boston. Hey, y'all. Hey, MacGyver. I want to come to Myrtle Beach. I want to come to the beach party. I want to come to the motorcycle club party. Hey. And you just start doing it. Just start. And you get the help you need from your home care worker. And you learn. Baby, I put on these gloves just like I'm going to work. And guess what? When I get older, when I get all of my mobility back, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a home care worker and help somebody like me. Isn't that something? Aza, you so kind. Okay, I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all come and put your favorite songs in there. If I know them, I'll sing them. I'm going to show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Okay, let me show you. Isn't that cool? Look at this. I spend my gas and water bill buying these at the Habitat Restore. I love them. Okay. I want y'all to guess what these are. Okay. I haven't even put this post out. Look at that. I got these for my nephews. They know I'm never gonna get them something. Okay. And this is what I'm getting. Look at this. Look at that. What y'all think this is? I'm not even gonna tell y'all. Y'all gonna have to guess. Look at that. Look at that. That's like a motorcycle. Okay. Look at this one. This is a bell. Do you know the church bell that rings at 12 o'clock? It helps you with your anxiety. That's why they have church bells. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I want somebody to guess what it is. Look at that. Okay. I couldn't resist it. I had to get these for my nieces. I'm gonna put this one on top of my own piano. Look at that. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. I don't want to stick my tongue out. Okay, oh, look at that typewriter. My business is called Let Me Write It For You. There you go. So, R. Kelly talking about you bringing your girl around me, acting like you in love. He said, I'm a flirt. I don't know what you talking about, dude. If you just met her, don't bring her around me. And actually, that's fair game. That's real. I mean, that's real human talk. That's what it is. It's just human talk. So, well, y'all don't want to put no songs in place. I guess I just sing my own song, child. I guess I'm gonna sing me a Jesus song. You know, one of my favorite Jesus songs is "Amen" by Sam Cooke. Amen. 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 Listen to me, children. Amen. 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 On the battlefield for my Lord. I know that song, but I don't know it. But I remember hearing it on the battlefield for my Lord. I don't know. I can't sing it, but I think I do know it. I just don't know it. And so, but it sounds like a good one, okay? Let me see. Well, I know one that's kind of like a battlefield, like on the battlefield. It's called "I Am a Hard Fighting Soldier on the Battlefield." I am a hard fighting soldier on the battlefield. I am a hard fighting soldier, and I'm on the battlefield. I keep on bringing souls to Jesus by the service that I give. And then, Lord, I don't know when. Lord, 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 I want you to bless me, help me. Lord, 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 I want you to help me. I want you to help me win this battle. Help me run this race. Lord, 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 I need you to help me. Now, we know it's a good trouble in my way, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. I have to cry sometimes. So much trouble, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. I have to cry sometimes. I lay awake at night. I lay awake at night. You know it's alright. That's alright. You know that my Jesus, Jesus, He will fix it after a while. I don't know all the words unless I have the verses because we use the song, but I sit da 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 a long time ago. Shadrach and Meshach, Shadrach and Meshach, and a Bendigo. You know they weren't worried, cause this I know. I tell you, Jesus, Jesus, He will fix it after a while. After a while, baby, you better let them songs encourage you. Okay? It ain't nothing you can't do. And if your Jesus don't work, you need another one, baby. Okay? Precious Lord, take my hand. Lead me on. Let me stand. I am tired. I am weak. I am worn through the storms, through the night. Lead me home to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me home. I didn't tell y'all that I'm back to 10 pounds away from my pre-COVID weight. Okay. Um, and it's just, see, all you got to do is give yourself one more day, because this obesity and this mobility, it's really, your body is not okay with you being so stressed and doing so much, because we're not supposed to do that much, especially as ladies. So when your hair is coming out, my ears were ringing. I didn't even know to tell nobody. My legs are hurting. I get lymphedema, which is really it was something that happens to women when we get perimenopausal. But when I tell you that if you don't learn to pay attention to you and tune in to your mind, body, and soul, and you just let the world tells you be a good girl, go to church, go to school, go to work, all the stuff, but the world doesn't tell you how to calm down and relax. And if you don't learn how to do that, then your body is going to break down and your body is going to let you know. But something's going to kick in, baby. The spirit of my great grandmother, the spirit of my great grandfather, the spirit of my grandmother, the spirit of my mother, the spirit of my father, the spirit of my sisters. We share the same DNA. It's going to pop in there and you're going to be like, wait a minute now. Let me get my life back. And you're going to do whatever it takes. And it doesn't matter about how much money you have or don't have. It doesn't matter about where you live or don't live. It doesn't matter about what you wear or don't wear. because your soul is important. And it doesn't matter if you feel that you are not important, but you are. You don't even have a right to feel that you're not important. Who gave you that right? Jesus didn't say it's okay for everybody to feel like they're not important. You better hop on the train of what God said. And when you do that, you're going to get life everlasting. The Bible say that his mercies are new every morning. That's why we learn the scriptures. We quote them. The Old Testament teaches you, teacher, read the word out. Keep them on your lips, baby. You put a little R. Kelly in there, but keep a little Jesus on your lips too, because you got to have a little fun, okay? Lou Rawls said it's supposed to be fun. You better listen to Lou Rawls, okay? And let me tell y'all something. K. Michelle got a new song, okay? Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Now, y'all know Miss Barbara going to bring me that check for the YMCA, but y'all can still donate, because anybody who donates, I'm going to send, I can pay it up, because I have to pay every 3 months, and Miss Debra ain't got no money. I got to pay these bills. But I can't not exercise, so, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't matter. If you're ready, join my 7-day program. If you're ready, tell yourself you're ready. If you're ready, get ready. Stop telling me. Don't tell me none of that bull that you say to yourself. Just tell me if you exercise. Tell me if you ate a vegetable. Tell me if you ate some beans. Tell me if you ate a piece of fruit, or if you ate some protein. Tell me if you trusted your own instinct. Tell me if you took a nap. Tell me some positive. Don't tell me that bull you be saying about beating yourself about what you ate that bad. Don't tell me that. Tell me what you ate that was good. Okay? Because I'm telling y'all, the more I get this thing together, I have no tolerance to hear your story. You already told yourself that. I was exercising in the pool with my friend. I mean, I had just met her. She was like, girl, my husband used to beat me this way and that way. She told it to me one time. She got ready to say it. I said, stop. You just told me one time. I don't need to hear about it no more. He already done beat you now. And she said they helped her, because we need to be reminded. God already know what happened. He know he only needs to know, and now he got you out of it. Now you're all right. So what else you got to talk about? What else you got to say? Now you free. You free to be you. You free to be on your own. Y'all black women love to be strong and black. You free to be strong and black. And y'all white women, y'all love to be taking y'all bras off. You free to walk around with your titties loose and hanging out. And your husband at home taking care of you, paying all the bills. I don't know what you stressed out about. Get your emotional support where you got to get it. Because when you married him because you married him because he looked good and he had some money. So now you sit with that. Okay? And go find your joy. You can still stay married, but go find your joy. And don't be able to cook him his favorite thing. I used to tell women all this. What's your husband's favorite food? This such and such. I said, you should cook that for me every Friday. Some women was like, he don't need that. I said, I didn't ask you what he needed. I asked you what he liked. Okay? And I tell Mary, I said, you need to go bring your wife some flowers. I ain't bringing her nothing. I just laugh. I'm like, so you, the woman you lay next to, you not willing, and she wash your dirty drawers, and she let you receive your, and you not willing to buy her no flowers. Not that he ain't had no money to buy them. He wasn't willing to. You're not willing to do what it takes to put a smile on her face. But you all up in my face. Okay. Okay. So the Bible talks about wherever you are, be content. That don't mean be happy in your weight loss. That means be content in your spirit. Because it's what you signed up for. So we have 8 minutes. We have 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. You're on. On. And we have a spring break in the business. That's why I'm not going to business class today. And we only have class for 2 more weeks. Then we have graduation. So I'm excited. We got to do our business pitches. So I'm excited about that. And I was like, okay, I got to find my outfit. I'm going to wear my orange dress, or I might wear my green dress for graduation. But Cousin Bert's going to take their dress up because it's too long. And so, but anyway, they want me to walk across the stage for graduation. They said, if we get somebody to help you up the steps, can you do it? I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do it. Because what happens is whenever there's a problem, that's when you show up with your mobility, with your weight loss. That's when you show what you can do. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to show me what I got to do. Y'all, Kay Morris has a new song. It's called Out the Way. Baby, it's a good song. She told me she out the way. So don't come to her unless it's some if you got some bad energy, and if you don't really like her, go on over there, cause she gonna want to get back at you if you do something to her. I said, girl, I ain't mad at you. She out the way, okay? She mind her business. And that's me too. I mind my own black business. If you can't take my ray of sunshine, that's you. But I be minding my own black business, doing my own thing. Cause guess what? It's my thing. Do what you want to do. It's your thing. I can't tell you. Y'all know that song. Who to sock it to. That's some fun songs, okay? I remember the first time I was listening to WHUR in DC. It's a great station. You gotta listen to it sometimes. And I heard this song by James Brown called Talking Loud and Saying Nothing. I said, Daddy. I called my dad. I said, Daddy, have you ever heard this song called Talking Loud and Saying Nothing? He was like, yep. I said, Lord have mercy. But you know what? Another song we used to sing when we were kids. When I was a little bitty boy. Y'all know this song. My grandmama brought me a sweet little toy. Silver bells hanging on the string. She told me it was mine. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, oh my. Ding-a-ling, oh my. Ding-a-ling. She told me it was mine. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. We used to sing that when we were little kids. I mean, we didn't know it. But my daddy used to sing it, so we used to sing it. My dad's a man's man, so he love a man, you know. He love Kirk Franklin because Kirk Franklin bossed the people around. You know, my dad, he a sexist, but he's a wonderful person. I'm gonna call my dad and see if he's gonna answer the phone. He don't be answering the phone. He be doing his own thing, okay? In the store. If y'all in Memphis, y'all know Mr. Poman. I go see my daddy, and y'all know I don't feel. I'm in rehabilitation. I ain't got time to run to Memphis. I'm like, okay, then I'm gonna get you some watermelon. I roll up to the house. If they already got to move my car, I got to walk in. They got to help me and everything, cause you know it's still got mobility issues. My dad said to eat some Burger King. I said, why did y'all buy him this? Cause that's what he said he wanted. I had got me some turkey ribs and some vegetables. I'm like, here, Dad, take one of these ribs. Dad needs some food, some vegetables. He don't like cabbage, so he don't eat nobody's cabbage. He's like, cabbage will kill you. I'm like, Dad, ain't no wrong with cabbage. But his mama got sick when she ate some cabbage once, so that's why he don't like cabbage. Because he was like, if you eat it more than one day, that's when you get sick. But I've eaten cabbage for 7 days straight because I didn't know that, and I didn't get sick. So that's what I'm saying. See, what's in your mind is what you think. What you believe is what you think. And that's where is a fantastic station. WHUR, it's the Washington, D.C. station. AM 1070 WDIA is a wonderful station. The Mojo in Cincinnati is a good station. And any station in Chicago is a good station. And WHUR, yeah. Oh, you're saying it's a fantastic. Yeah, it's a great station. I listen to it on Sunday. Sometimes I listen to it. Oh, I know that song. I don't know if I can sing it, but I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. Perfect submission. All is at rest. Da 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 da. So what I was telling y'all is when I looked at my pictures, I saw my silhouette. I'm like, girl, I can see the vision. I can see the vision where my weight's going down. I can see the vision. And that's why every Monday I'm going to take a picture. They told me take a picture of every part of your body so we can see what you look like each week. And it really helped me because yesterday they had some crackers. I said, oh, I want some crackers. I said, but I better put them crackers down because I want to lose weight today. And then I was like, whose ginger ale is that? So I better not drink that ginger ale because I want to lose weight today. So I need that extra push to help me remind myself of what is it that you have to do. Oh, cabbage will give you gas, girl. I don't be thinking about no cabbage. I be eating that cabbage, okay? Matter of fact, she cut the cabbage up and put it in the freezer. So maybe she can make me some fried cabbage too. But anywho, I just want to encourage you. I want to thank you. It's time to go now because I like to go at 60 minutes. So I want to thank you. That's why Frankie Beverly Mays. I wanna thank you. Oh, you are. Oh, do you get to go home often? Okay. Oh, yeah. I live in Knoxville. It's not that far. I mean, I live in Knoxville. I live in Clarksville. It's not that far from Cincinnati. I want to go to that Cincinnati Black Festival. One time, Al Green was at that Cincinnati festival, so I do want to go to that. But I want to thank you. If you do want to donate, go ahead. I would appreciate it. Any donations I receive, I will take it right to the Y because I got to make sure I can keep exercising and keep moving. Even when I start working, I'm only working on my days that I'm not exercising because the days I exercise, I'm tired. And so so mhm, 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 mhm. So keep your head up, get ready, give yourself grace, thank the Lord, and walk in your faith. Your faith says you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And they just mean one thing at a time. They don't mean everything, just one thing at a time, okay? So thank you, Miss Jackie. Thank you, Janetta. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, everybody who jumped on my site today. I really appreciate it. And y'all have a beautiful day, okay? Peace and hair grease. Bye. 5 on the black hand side. Is there a symbol that we do when we say 5 on the black hand side for my people? If you this, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to my people who brown. Okay? Yeah, my sister say later too. Okay. Bye, y'all. God bless. Peace.